Episode 3. It turns out that the jukebox isn't actually locked behind save data stuff, it's just kind of here. Here's just this one song, Flower on the Trails, the main theme. The piano version, that is unlocked by having save data from the first game. This one right here at the end. And then this photo is from the true ending of Fuga 2, alongside some other stuff that was from just the normal save data in Fuga 2. Still don't know the full story. Anyway, we're working on the notebook, right? What I typically try to do, now that I'm looking at this and recalling how I played the first two games, it was impossible to try to please everyone with a limited amount of AP while also trying to do the things that I thought were strategic or good. I think what I typically did over here in the, how do I do this? Oh, the control room triangle, there. What I typically tried to do was just try to get only the characters that are actually actively participating in battle excited with this icon or whatever, doing the stuff that they want in the notebook. And I think, yeah, since Bourne completed one thing, he has this icon, but that means he can do stuff later on, which is going to happen. And I'm sure there's going to be a tutorial on it, like in more specific terms. Basically, hero mode stuff, or whatever. And we want to do that for at least 6 characters, or at least I want to. The characters that are going to be in the cockpit. And actually, yeah, what I typically do is, per chapter, I choose 6 children that I want to focus on. Maybe they're kids that weren't in the last chapter that I didn't use or something, or kids that seem like they're lower level than the rest or something like that. Or just ones that I think would be good to level up at that particular time. And I usually only use those 6 in battle. Mainly because you don't really get the full benefit of this excitement hero mode stuff if you use all of the kids in your reserve or whatever. You could like get Boron up to middle excitement and then stow him for socks, for example, and never really cash in all that excitement you are grinding out. So that's why I only like to keep 6 out at a time. And I guess the 6 we were keeping out as planned were these 6, so we'll focus on their things, but some of these, like Anna wanting a girls only pajama party, we could do. Select a child you'd like to rest from the list. Children who rest well will gain experience and heal injuries. The number of children who can rest at a time depends on the number of monks. Please let injured or knocked out children rest first. Well, since you said please. Yeah, the problem with this is that it takes 5 AP. So even though Hannah really wants it, and Kyle also mentioned it, we're not going to do it. And also Hannah wants girls only, so sorry, Kyle. It's not happening either way. We'll accept that Hannah won't have any... Where's the notebook? There it is. Won't have any excitement even though she'd have quite a lot. We'll go for... Well, I guess we'll go for Socks even though we said we wouldn't focus on him. Maybe we'll switch out Socks for Hannah. And the rest of them are pretty easy to fulfill other than Kyle. Actually, we're not going to be in the sky anymore, are we? So maybe we don't need 3 machine guns? We'll swap out Kyle, I guess, cause... Yeah, that seems fine, for now. We'll focus on you next, Kyle, don't you worry. And... this. I like the big cannon on bottom. We're gonna change that around, but I just like that feeling, I guess. Alright, now for what people actually want. Heck wants to upgrade the cannon. That's great. Because I want to upgrade it too. It's great when the kids' wants align with what I want. Oh right, and he has that free upgrade thing. It's not going to cost any AP just to do this, because we got it through the cockpit. Where is she? There she is. Link event. Always by your side. 1. Hey Hack, did you finish that thing I asked for? Huh? What did you ask for again? Come on, you know. Wait, what was it again? You both forgot? Oh, so you were just imagining things? Sorry. I just looked at you and it felt like I forgot something. I think. Oh, come on, how little do you trust me? Look, this time it was my fault. It's just lately I keep feeling like I'm forgetting something. Come on, get a grip on yourself. Yeah, sorry. She's not usually like that. More on that later. Oh, and actually that was what Hack wanted to, or rather what Chick wanted. All without actually spending any AP, right? Yeah, still on 15. Alright, let's upgrade that cannon. And I think it does have to be Hack. Can it be like someone else that upgrades the cannon and then Hack gets happy about it? We could try that. Let's see. Do we want to risk it though? I'm pretty sure... You know what? Now's the time to experiment so we don't have to worry about it later on. Because Hack is already... What level are you, Hack? Where can I check my status? Hack's already level 5, while some people are lagging behind at level 4. So maybe Socks will do the upgrades. And get all that sweet, sweet experience. It only makes sense he does the upgrades, right? Okay, yeah, and it also shows us the icon, so we are getting the excitement. Upgrade cannon. I'm pretty sure the notebook isn't randomized, like it's kind of the game's way of guiding you into recommended things. Obviously not everything, not that you can do everything, but it's useful for guiding the players onto some suggested status for the upcoming chapters or whatever. Like how my armor here is only level 1, and I should probably upgrade it. And that worked out great. Do we want to upgrade even more? Maybe after we fill out the other things, actually. Well, just one more for May. We're gonna talk to May as someone else to get the experience and to make it easier. Just because May is so easy to respond to. We'll do it as Boron. Why not? Actually, wait, who's May in the... Can't actually check it without going over here. Who are we raising affinity with right now? That would be Hannah. Well, we kind of already did that a lot, so... Yeah, we'll do it as Boron and start raising this. And for doing enough, we get the bonus. Cluster Bomb 1. It must do a lot of damage if it takes some time to actually do damage. That must be the benefit. Oh, all enemies after 2 turns, got it. Good job, you filled out enough wishes to get a reward, is what I think it said. You can get it again, starting the next intermission, so try to fulfill as many wishes as possible. We're not done talking to May though. I can help with the cooking. And here we go. Hope I don't make a fool of myself again. It's going to be okay this time, I know it. If that's what you think, then I believe you. I'm not sure I believe you. And what do you mean this time? What does that top line mean? What do you mean this time? Because like the other times it worked out okay? Is that what we're saying? Okay, here we go. I'm about to actually fail this again. Because I think the top line, what do you mean this time, could be interpreted as all the other times worked out fine, so it's going to work out fine this time too, right? Like it's maybe saying, obviously it's going to work out this time. Need a drink. So I think triangle could be like an obvious, everything's going to work out great, while square is maybe a not so clear yes, that everything's going to be okay. But it could just be saying what it says, that we believe in what she believes. We're going to go for square, and if I'm wrong, it's probably triangle. That was a good one. I think that was 3 hearts. Pretty sure that was the 3 hearts music. It was that easy after all. And a link event can be triggered. A kind power 1. Hi Boron, thanks for coming to rescue Malt with us. I would have come to help Malt even if you didn't ask me to. That makes me really glad. You've gotten really strong, May. It must have been really hard for you when Malt was gone, but you never even cried once. I was sad, but I knew that we were going to save Malt, so it was okay. That's why I didn't cry. Really? That's amazing, May. And that's it. Just a nice talk. It's not even leading up to anything else. But that's fine. Sometimes they're just offering words of encouragement. I'm sure there's going to be more of that later on. And with our remaining AP, what do we want to do? I think I do want to upgrade more because, well, we have the option to. We can't actually make that nice EXP stuff. We're also kind of forced into making this, so we can't eat anything more already, right? I already started growing stuff down here, so if we're not going to do fishing and we're not going to do sleeping, then we're going to upgrade and do some talking, I guess. Maybe we'll do, yeah, it costs 2 AP to upgrade, so we're going to do 1 upgrade and yeah, we'll upgrade the grenade launcher and spend the rest on talking. Who is going to do the upgrading? Sox is going back in, right? While Kyle's going out? So Kyle's going to get the experience here, because he's not going to get any out in the field. Alright. Now who do we want to spend talking on? Who is in the cockpit? Who needs affinity? Boron and Sox. We'll do that. We'll spend 1 of them, like get 1 upgrade with Boron and Sox. I'll swap those out because they're the ones that are more excited. And let's say Boron's gonna do the talking. I called Boron easy last time and then I proved myself completely wrong. We'll see if Sox is easier. I could have never imagined that we would travel to Berman under these circumstances. I wish I had the time to quickly look around the massive airship that ferried the Tyrannus. And here we go. I wish to learn more so that I can create something just like the Tyrannus. That's impossible is a no-go. That sounds difficult, we'll see. I'm sure learning all that would help you invent new things. I was just thinking that Fox can invent more than just something like the Tyrannus, so it's definitely circle. It would indeed be difficult. What was the rest of that? I couldn't read it all before the rest of the screen popped up. A parental bond, 1. Hey Socks, what did you tell your parents when we were going to save Malt? I explained in detail how it was necessary that I leave to rescue Malt, and they agreed. Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing, right? In Fuga 1, it was just kind of circumstance that their town was raided by the Burmans, and the surviving kids that weren't captured just found themselves running away in a tank from the Burman Empire. But then after that, well, they just kind of hop in the tank whenever they think there's trouble, right? It's kind of like they're too used to it, and even the people around them are almost too used to it. But I guess in Fuga 2, it was more like some accidents happened and the tank went on a rampage or something just during some random thing. It's not exactly like it is right now where they're just going out on their own and saying, let's go to war or something like that. Well, it's not exactly like that right now either. But suffice to say, it's interesting that Socks' parents are so understanding. Oh, my parents were really proud of me and said that their son would do no less. Haha, perhaps our parents have simply grown accustomed to our frequent leaves to battle. That's what I'm saying. But my dad was always like this, you know. He was a really brave boy, not like me. Come to think of it, my parents have always loved to study since they were children as well. Wow, do you think they were friends like we are? Why yes, I am positive they were. Please do tell me more if you ever remember it. Sure thing, I'll let you know if I do. Cool, we'll get some backstory on I guess their parents or something. Kind of never really think about that sort of thing. We know the town that they lived in, but we don't really know like what environment they grew up in. Alright, who else are we talking to? Who else are we talking as? I guess we're talking as Kyle because he's not getting experience. And there's a way to check our affinities, right? There. Kyle has a level 2 with Hannah and a nothing else with anyone else. I tend to try to keep everyone kind of evened out on the amount of characters they have affinities with. So Boan has 2 level 2s here, 2 characters that I'm focusing on. We'll maybe try to get everyone also on 2 level 2s, if we can. Starting with Kyle, I guess. For Kyle, my first choice was Hannah. I think he would pair well with another cannon user, if Hannah is our pair for a grenade launcher. So our cannons are either Boron or Heck. Boron already has... right, 2 characters bonding with, plus Hannah almost bonded. While Heck only has Chick, right? So we'll bond Kyle and Heck for the future. And also sometimes I just pick whoever might have an interesting conversation. Where the heck's Heck? Oh, there he is. I really hope nothing's happened to Malt. We won't let them get away with kidnapping him. Are we world-traveling heroes, you think? We're just fighting for peace. Heroes aren't like us. That's not something we can decide. This doesn't seem so easy to me. I think heroes aren't like us would be the one heart. Or maybe that's not something we can decide. I think Heck is more mature than he might seem. So I think it's either square or triangle. No, circle also has its benefits. I guess I'm gonna go with my gut and say square. Okay, yeah. Yep, and as long as we can succeed, it doesn't matter if we're heroes or not. Right. More mature than I thought. I can only just kind of read the bottom parts of the English lettering there, but It worked out.
No.
Being like Malt 1. I'm pretty impressed that you weren't scared of coming with us to rescue Malt. Of course. I'd never be too scared to go anywhere. Or to go anyway if it's to rescue Malt.
そうだな.
Haha. You sure have some guts. It's kind of embarrassing when you compliment me like that. Especially when you don't really compliment me that much.
Huh?
Huh? I totally do. Wait, do I? It's okay. It's not like I wanted to come help Mom because I wanted compliments. I did it because I wanted to.
いいな.
Huh. I guess you are a pretty gutsy kid. Well, yeah. I gotta be, since I'm a hero after all. I guess you get... Oh, that seems to be a typo. I guess you start getting a big head when you get compliments. So maybe I should take it easy on them. What? And take it easy we shall. We won't get another Link event like that for probably another while. Alright. Everyone's set. Back to battle. The Burman Empire ruined church for some reason. The steel devil, the Tyrannus, approaches. They will come here. Did you see something? Yeah, they've all got powers, don't they? Yes. Oh, I thought there might be more. Yes, I did see something. Quite a long time ago, in fact. He did say the first line in Japanese, but I don't think he said the second in Japanese. That might have just been added in English. Haha, looks like we'll have it easy this time too. Or not too. Just easy this time is all he said. What about the report? Do you mean to Chief Development Officer Blutwurst? It is not necessary. Who's going? I could go. No, we'll have Pyrock go. That's what I saw. Oh, that's too bad. Bring your rig with you. The Tyrannus is tough. You got it, Ash. I'll play my role. So his name is Pyrock, the guy that sets things on fire. And we're going, of course, top route every time, because top route is always the harder one, right? I live dangerously. I've got the might of the legendary warrior running through me. Boron, you're in such high spirits. The mood of characters who are feeling great gradually increases in battle, and will eventually reach its max, activating hero mode. Yep, here's that tutorial I thought. So is this different from excitement, or is excitement adding to the mood, or whatever term we're calling this? You can see when the children's mood increases by the icon's color and the number of stars. Increasing mood, condition 1, hit the enemy or get hit by the enemy. Increasing mood, condition 2. The lower the tank's HP, the greater the increase. Let's raise Boron's mood all the way. Oh boy, here we go. Boron switches to hero mode. Boron is my favorite character. Just because he's my favorite character for personality and things like that. Just his whole aesthetic. But also mechanically. Hero mode lasts for 5 turns, so be sure to take advantage of it before it wears off. Hero mode effects are different for each child, so please check their status from the main menu. Boron's hero mode. Normal attacks destroy all weakness icons and armor of the enemy. We've got the soul cannon, but to me, this is the strongest cannon in the game. I call it the cannon that destroys everything in the entire goddamn world. I probably could have thought that out rather than just firing the cannon immediately. But it's fine. We're gonna do it again. I think they swapped out my formation. Or did they? Oh no, I guess they might have put in boron? I don't remember what I did. Anyway, we're gonna do this to get more uses out of boron. And I think probably May. That seems fine. It's not a normal attack and it'd be a waste not to use it. Okay. I wanted to destroy that cannon on the bottom, but I think we'll get the chance to after May attacks. Yeah, we'll still get a chance. So we're gonna do a piercing shot here. Formation is still locked, but we can destroy this. As May, I'm pretty sure. And May's leader action, we get to go again. Thank you, May. And we can actually cheat. Boron, get back in here. This is why I love this. This entire game design, this whole switching out the cannons mechanic or whatever. It's just so interesting. We can actually win this by, without taking any damage, I think. Actually could have swapped this out better. Well, it's fine. I'm sure we can still kill it. Damn it. I played that wrongly. I definitely should have removed the armor first. I guess it's fine. Yeah, that damage received was definitely supposed to be an S. If I did it right, at the very end. I was just too excited by Boron's cannon. Oh, but we got the SAS rating, the SAS overall S. I do like getting the SAS rating. The nice thing about hero mode is that it continues into the next round. I actually maybe should have saved it. Let's see. Let us bring out socks. We'll keep boron and we'll swap out for chick. How about that? Start with the assist. That was actually way more damage than I thought it would be. This changes things. Kill that. Oh wait, that's not the one that's going first. Damn. Oh, this is definitely gonna kill, even if we're not gonna get the combo. And I do think I actually want to save this hero mode for the next round, because it's probably going to be more useful when the enemy has full everything. So we're going to swap this out for Hannah, I guess. And just in general, swap them all out, except for Chick. That'll kill. We'll accept 1 damage and kill this. Oh, now here we go. Last time I swapped to Socks so I could use his skill that hits everyone and like remove all the yellow icons at once. But then the support did way more damage than I ever thought it could. I guess I should have remembered. I still have to get used to all of these new mechanics, basically. Kind of. What are we gonna do now? Can't swap the formation yet. I think we'll use Boron on that one in the back. So we're gonna start with this. Build combo. Alright, we're gonna do this right now, actually. Yeah, right now. That order looks good, I think. Yeah. Wait. We need more yellows, actually. But I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It might be a waste of his skill, or rather of his hero mode. I think we can actually use this, see how much damage we can do. This does like put us far back in the turn order. Well, not that far back. But if we've got the skills, we should use it, right? What a crazy attack, right? Oh, well, Songs, don't mind if I do. This is exactly what I needed. And actually last time, Sox' leader skill activated while he was in reserve, not even in the support role. So I guess leader skills can activate from any kid anywhere. It's interesting. I think May's only activate when she goes though, while Sox can do it anywhere. It might depend, guess we'll find out. Thanks for the save, Sox. Oh, and Smoke Grenade upgraded. I guess my technique left much to be desired. Didn't really delay the enemy because I was just going all out on attack. It's fine though. You found some mysterious ruins. A recurring feature from Fuga 1 and 2. I do really like these. They're kind of puzzly, more so than actually, or more so than action-y. And they're, well, just a good windfall for resources. In this world, ruins like this are hidden in various locations, and the children can be sent to explore them. By exploring the ruins, you can obtain various items, including materials to expand facilities. Now let's select yes to explore the ruins. Yes. You can choose up to 3 children at a time to explore the ruins. Children sent to explore will gain experience. Failing an expedition will not result in children getting injured or game over. Now let's select the children and go exploring. Well, since Kyle's in reserve, I guess he's our forward scout. Like the ninja that goes outside of the main tank to do some scouting or something. That's what ninjas did, right? They did advanced scouting for tanks in the war? Probably. And who's he going to take along? Who is useful on an expedition? Let's just take on Chicken Hack. Hack likes to be a hero, so I guess he likes exploring. And Chick is there to rein him back in. Ah, Shrine of the Forest God. That is a recurring thing. It's like the same thing from Fuga 1 and 2. You arrived at the ruins. You can obtain various items here, but watch out for traps and other dangerous monsters. If you fall into a dangerous situation, use your toy gun to overcome it. It's just a toy, don't worry. Remaining bullets for your toy gun are shown on the top left. Stock up on bullets so they don't run out. Children stuck in traps or attacked by monsters will become incapacitated and can be replaced by another child. The expedition will end when all children are incapacitated, and you will automatically return to the tank. Hidden treasure chests in the ruins require a key. Try to obtain the treasure before finishing the expedition. All of these can always be solved with getting everything. You just need to use your resources right and not die. That bomb is a new icon though. We have to use a bullet to advance, so we're using it. And this is basically a door also, a door that can kill you, so we're gonna have to use this. We got crystal dust, and what else? I see. That's what the new thing is for. We got soil, and a bomb. You have obtained a bomb. It's a handy item with a wide blast radius. I guess it's not a toy bomb. Once placed, the bomb can be detonated remotely. First, let's find a place to set it. The bomb has been placed. The red area is the blast range. If you are inside the blast range, you can retrieve the bomb you placed. If you move away from the blast range, you can detonate the bomb. Well, I'm glad you can't detonate it while you're inside the blast range. Use bombs to destroy obstacles. There's going to be some puzzle stuff for that later, obviously. Normally you would have to use 3 bullets to retrieve 3 items from those urns, but I guess that's how this works now. You'll have to decide between using a bomb or using a bullet, I guess. And that should be everything in the room. Turns out all we needed was Kyle. The other 2 were just here for moral support. Or like training interns. You can get various valuable items, or valuables, in the ruins. Valuables cannot be used, but can be exchanged for high value in shops. You will also obtain items for expanding facilities during intermission. There are various benefits to expanding facilities, so be sure to level up expendable or expandable facilities. Will do. 2 more battles and then some new icon. We're all heroes. Raises everyone's excitement. Don't mind if we do. So we're actually going to use this. What does 2 turns mean? 2 turns that the enemy takes, or what? This was in the previous game, I don't remember how it works. Should we use it? We'll try it. Just because everyone has yellow. The icon is on the enemy. Oh. And not only his leader skill, but also his hero skill. Normal attacks delay the enemy, which is also what Boron does, but I mean, it's kind of different, I think. We are actually going to stow that for the next battle. Same thing with Boron. We're going to get Socks back in the turn order, raises excitement even more. And that might be fine. Maybe we mix in Boron? No, I think we're fine. Hit this thing. Oh wait, damn it. I dropped my combo. The machine gun would have only been useful on the enemy I just killed. And it turns out this cluster bomb might not be so useful if the enemy that I'm putting it on is, well, not taking 2 turns because I'm delaying them and killing them. Okay. Well, now I know how it works. We're still in the experimental phase of remembering things I should already know. We could cash in our combo. Heal some HP. Don't need to though. Do some damage here, I guess, because it already doesn't have any delay. Damn, we were so close. Go ahead and delay this one. We have to. And there goes her leader skill again.
好きにはさせないのですよ。
And he's got normal attacks inflict status ailment. They're already pretty afflicted, I would say.
照準よしなのです。行くよ。
We're just gonna keep building combo. Unfortunately, the bomb does not go off when we kill the enemy. And once again, I've dropped my combo because I didn't put in
ポートは任せて。
the right cannon at the right time. Oh well. Kill this thing.
さあ、そこなのです。みんな、
More importantly, our formation is not locked for this next battle,
行くよ。
so we're going to cash in our hero mode stuff. All heroes report to the battlefield. Starting with Sporon. So it's interesting that Boron can destroy all weakness icons and armor of the enemy with normal attacks in his hero mode, while Hax only delays them, but Boron also delays them because it destroys the weakness icons. It just seems like Hax is kind of a lesser version of Boron's. No, that's not true. It's just that Boron is so good. He's so good. He's the best character. That's why everyone else seems weaker in comparison. Attack this one for me. Or maybe one of the bigger ones. Well, this is a big one, and it has armor. We gotta remove that. No armor, I say. And there goes hero mode.
殺出しちゃうぞ。
Oh, we've got the assist. Hit him with a rocket. Damn, that one's hanging on. I don't want it to attack. Maybe we'll get another turn after Sox goes. Kill it. We got the lucky shot from the rocket, so it worked out. And yeah, Sox can go again after we do one attack here, so I think we should be fine. I'm afraid of this one, so kill it.
発射なのです。さあ、始めるのです。
The HP is now less than half. As the Tyrannus's HP decreases, the probability of receiving status ailments, like fear, injury, and depression increases. Be careful, as children with status ailments will not be able to fight at full power. Yeah, we're in danger now, but we should be able to finish it with no problem. Kill it.
そこなのです。準備 OK。
And kill this. Actually, that might have missed. I probably should have swapped out, but it worked out.
僕ら強くなったのかな。素晴らしいわ。
I should maybe consider using Lullaby during battle, exchange SP for HP, because we won't always get it all back at the end of the route, before the boss.
やったのです。
And we got the tag team blast. Attack on an enemy. Afterwards, the supporter destroys an additional weakness icon. That is new. That is something that we've never done, using a supporter's, like, cannon roll or whatever you would call it, their weapon. So right now, Chick is paired with Hack, so it would be combining both a machine gun and a cannon to destroy weakness. It's surprising that we've never used that until now, but I'm glad we're using it. I guess the system just worked until now without having to use it. But it still works now that we're using it. So we're getting that plus at the very end. I don't know if it'll heal more than half of our HP though. A transmission request has come from an assist character. You can transmit a message to your assist characters on this waypoint. Select transmission. The assist character will request a transmission from a specific child. Transmitting a message to an assist character will increase their affinity, increasing power for their assist attacks. Yeah, this is all new. I was wondering what this whole heart thing was. You can only send one transmission per waypoint. Let's try sending a message. We only have the one ally, and it seems like before Chapter 2 ends we actually might not get the chance to get... I'm already forgetting her name, the new character, which is really a shame. Maybe I should have gone for the new character. It has been quite some time since you fought in the Tyrannus, hasn't it, Hannah? Are you sure you won't have any issues? I'll be fine, I'm sure. But would you mind if I said something? Of course. What is it? When I wasn't here, you fought with everyone in my place. Yeah, she didn't exactly replace Hannah. They were different weapon types, and obviously different skill types. But it was sort of like she was filling in for her. Even now, you're helping support us. Thank you, Vanilla. There is no need to thank me. I have learned much from your fights. I was moved by just how valiantly everyone fought to save you. You know, it's nice we get this. We never got the chance to see these two interact in the last game. It was obvious to me just how beloved you were. It makes me very happy that everyone feels that way about me. I must do my best not to let them down. I too will endeavor to never forget to be kind, just like you. Now, and even after our battle is over. Guess we'll have to increase that affinity more to cash in the effects, or... does that only happen when we get a heart-filled, or is it completely analog? Approaching organic life form detected. Unarmed civilian, danger level minimal. Is that Jin, maybe? Or maybe it's Prince?
Yeah.
If only. It's probably someone from a nearby village. The Tyrannus stands out enough as it is.
君たちはガスコの子供たちじゃないのか。なぜこんなところにいるんだい?
Yep, here's this guy again. I'm not sure what his deal is. He has an obvious similarity to that guy that appears in the AI, whatever you would call it, when Malt is looking into the future, obviously. And he also, well, I mean, it's the same guy. Looks like the guy on the title page, the main menu, who obviously has a much larger role in this game. Is this the same guy? Somehow, I don't think so. Well, well, what do we have here? Aren't you from Gasco, little ones? Huh? Those clothes. He looks just like Count Novaloon, from the Adventures of Suku. I love these comics from the second game. He really does. It's like he jumped out of the comics. Wait, that reminds me. Malt mentioned this. Yeah, Malt was kind of the only one that interacted with this guy. And Vanilla one time, I think. He said he met a man dressed like Count Novaloon who was handing out comics.
Yeah.
Thank you for sheltering me. I had come to Vermin to gather information because of the peace treaty, but I never expected to be detained. Well, it's probably because of your weird mask, right? The mask of Count Novaloon is indeed a suspicious article. Why do you not take it off? I cannot reveal my true face. Yep, suspicious, but he's just like the real Count. Haha, I would like to repay your assistance, but this is all I can do for you at the moment. Is this the latest chapter of the Adventures of Suku? And is this the original manuscript? Well, to think that you've already figured it out. Quite the eye you have. Oh, what does this mean? I suppose there's no point in hiding it any longer. My name is Lune. I am the author of the Adventures of Suku. What? Since you rescued me anyway, would you mind if I accompanied you for a bit? But you might get hurt.
おやおや。
Haha, it is hard to imagine a safer place than here. Or did you mean for me to wander around Berman myself?
そっか
If everyone else is okay with it, then so am I.
心配ないよ
Of course, I'm fine with it. And we can protect him while he's here.
問題ないのですよ
That is a good plan. There is much I wish to ask as well.
どうかしら
Let's see. Near, what do you think? Right, her name was Near. Sorry I forgot. If you guys are fine with it, I don't particularly care. But as for whether or not we can trust him, that I don't know.
しかし
But if you try to stab us in the back, you'll get what's coming to you. I'm not as forgiving as these kids are. Haha, how very frightening. That reminds me, would you happen to have a desk? I wish to continue my drawing. Doing that on a moving vehicle, a tank no less? Well, I guess just living on this tank in general. Must be hard eating a meal if it's shaking around all the time. Maybe it's advanced enough that it doesn't actually do that while moving.
すっげえぞ
Maybe it feels like eating food on a cruise ship or something. What? You want to draw here? Whoa, I'll find a desk right away. Oh yeah, that place. That used to be our prison for old men in the previous game. I guess it's still a prison for old men who are working on their comics. That's kind of like a prison, right? They bring over your comic. It might be cramped, be a bit cramped, but I believe I found the perfect room. You should be able to draw in here.
ああ。
Well, now that I have the desk the little one brought me, I have no need for anything else. I hope you enjoy the next chapter. We will. I'm so excited, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. We got an artist. I'm so surprised we got an artist to join our crew. Kind of.
えーっと
He's not gonna man any cannons. Maybe I should talk with Lune too. His mask is a little scary though. Lune is in the room below, so let's take the elevator down to meet him. Okay. Lune's room. It's a prison, right next to the deadly soul cannon chamber. Could we use Lune for firing the soul cannon? I mean, the kids would never, right? But I mean if we had to choose. Kids or this old artist guy? Don't know how old he is. Anyway, we're not going to use the soul cannon.
いや
My, I believe you were May, was it? Yep, that's right. I had forgotten to ask earlier, but how did you all end up fighting in this tank? We're here to rescue my big brother, Malt. He was kidnapped. Do you know anything about that?
いや
Ah, Malt, I remember him. But unfortunately, I don't know anything about his current whereabouts. Oh,
すまない。
I've researched many places but heard nothing regarding Malt. I apologize for being unable to help. That's okay. But what does researched mean?
ん
It means I've gone to many places and studied them in order to draw my comics. Wow, that sounds kinda amazing. Haha, if you would like, I could share with you all sorts of information I've gathered so far.
さーて。
Let's see. Why don't we take this opportunity to make it a quiz? Okay, I'll give it a try. Lune will present you with questions when speaking with him through the door during the intermission phase. Oddly enough, this was also the usage of our old man prison in the previous game. You will get rewards for choosing the correct answer from the choices he provides. What does the status ailment corrosion do to an enemy? It makes the enemy stinky. That's true, but more importantly, it makes them more vulnerable to status ailments. Correct. You are quite knowledgeable.
期待してるよ。
Just as what I'd expect from one of the heroes of Gasco. I look forward to seeing what the future holds.
「新作だよ。
With that being said, I've drawn the next chapter of the Adventures of Suku. if you'd like, have a look.
読んでくれるかな?
Nothing would please me more if it put a smile on your face. Our two major fans, as they kind of demonstrated during the cutscene, of the adventures of Suker are Hack and, Socks. I don't know how the rest of the team feels about comic books. Guess we'll see. Oh,
それでは
no reaction from me, I guess. Okay. That will be it for today. I must return to my drawing. Would you visit again when I have time? Yep, see you. You obtained an episode of The Adventures of Suku, a serialized comic. You will receive new pages as you progress in the game. Be sure to collect them all. You can check obtained comic pages by going to the library in the main menu. And we got the observation room. And the laundry room. Always, always, always do your laundry. Very important feature in this game. Always save some AP for it. And we can observe or expand facilities and check out ruins in the observation room. Laundry's ready. Oh, and our harvesting is done automatically. Work on the farm again for a new batch of resources. Let's see. First, the comic. Gotta have a comic. The Adventures of Suker, Episode 1, even though we're kind of way into the story after all the comics in the second game. The moon. Yeah, the moon. We know about the moon from the previous game. We didn't, learn about the moon, but we know about it. We'll get into it. The Adventures of Suker, a gift from the moon. Suker. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, probably wrong. A courageous 15-year-old boy with a sense of justice. When push comes to shove, his wit is his weapon. Crema, Suker's buddy, and female pet owl that understands spoken language. Miela, Suker's lovely childhood friend. She tends to be a little too helpful. The Doctor, an oddball inventor. He creates some amazing inventions, even though they usually break right away. Inspector Coffee, a friend of Suker's father, whereabouts unknown, who understands Suker well. Professor Buri, previously an archaeology professor. He was banished from the academic society after his fraud was discovered, a money grubber. And Count Novaloon. If this guy's like our front-facing villain, this guy's the guy pulling the strings. A mysterious man in a mask. He persuades Professor Buri to come along and steal treasure. Episode 1. We're on the moon. I like the little thing with Crema attached to Suka's suit. Research Institute, the Fountain of Innovation. Large garage. Yeah, it's a rather large garage. Oh ho, it is finally complete. Doom. The lunar rocket is finally complete. Room. It is thanks to the information stored in the Juno. That's what they got at the end of the last comic in the second game, where they found the Tyrannus, basically. The, copyright-free Tyrannus. What does the author, Lune, know about the Tyrannus? Who knows? He seems to know quite a bit. He also knows about Juno, which is like something the kids don't even know about, not really. Maybe you won't knows. And the enormous amounts of energy we can withdraw from it. Yes. Now we can get to the moon right away. I think that was the objective at the end of the last game, or at the end of the comic from the last game. All that's left is to make final adjustments to the rocket. And I do think I remember Crema having this uneasy look on her face when they were talking about the moon, now that I'm seeing this. And to make our preparations to travel to the moon. Who? Huh? Is something the matter? I'm worried about Crema. She hasn't been very energetic lately. Oh no, I wonder what's wrong. Who? Suka, Miela, would you come help me with these adjustments? I also need to go and stock up on some non-perishable foods. I'll go buy the food. I'll help make those final adjustments. Professor Burry may not have done anything yet, but you should still be careful out there. Okay, got it. I really love this art style. Come on, Kramer. Hoo-hoo. Late one night. The hidden cave. Yeah, he also knows about our favorite cave. Foo-foo-foo. Soon we will meet Tyran. It's not the Tyrannus, it's the Tyran. Have the kids not noticed this yet? Maybe they did, I don't know. He's just saying the same thing. Soon we will meet Tyran. To be continued. I'm so excited. We're getting to the moon. Eventually. Are you excited to go to the moon, May? I know I am. Let's head up to the observation room and see if we can observe the moon from there. That's not what the observation room is for, but we can pretend there's like a telescope looking out towards the moon or something. With our gaze fixed skyward towards the moon, we'll dream of the adventures yet to come. Now would be a good time to take a break.